Power to the people, we back to do maintenance. Yeah, we're gonna rock like crack when it came in. I know people thought that I was just going to stop with the top 5 most overrated actors of all time. Who would I be if I didn't mention the top 5 most overrated actresses to me in the game? Who would I be, right? Let's get right into it, man. This might be a little controversial, but anywho, that's me, so let's get right into this. At number 5, we have Scarlett Johansson. Now wait, I know people are gonna jump out the window because as of late she did these movies with Marvel. So I get it. It's gonna be tough to grasp the concept of what I mean by overrated. So Scarlett Johansson, now she has 68 featured films. I've seen some of them, so the ones that I have seen I'm going to talk about and give you my reasons to why she is overrated to me. Let's get right into it, man. Pardon my back. The first movie that I seen her in was Lost in Translation. Decent movie. Decent movie. That was in 2003. 2005, I seen Match Point. Tennis flick. Seen that movie. Decent movie. Now, what I mean by decent mean she was the focal point of the film. Like, not co-starring. She's not like, she's the main focal point. This is what I mean. When she's the main focal point, the movie is So, 2005 Match Point. 2005 again, she made The Island, which was terrible. Man, everybody knows The Island was cheeks, man. The Island was terrible, yo. Everybody know this, man. If anybody's seen The Island out there, you know it was the worst. Terrible. It just looked good. But the overall plot of the movie was trash. 2006, The Black Dahlia, The Prestige. Man, that's Hugh Jackman and Christian Bale. They carried that movie. She was in there, but they carried it. So that don't count. The Spirit. Do y'all even remember The Spirit? How bad that movie was? The movie was atrocious. She would never let she was in that. Iron Man 2's Robert Downey Jr. That was in 2010 when she first appeared in the whole Marvel series. So that don't count because she's not the, once again, she's not the main focal point of the movie. She's not. But she don't get credit for that. We Bought a Zoo with Matt Damon. She did well in that movie. That was in 2011. The Avengers, she's in that in 2012. Under the Skin in 2013. I almost want y'all to go watch Under the Skin so you can see how bad, how atrocious this movie is. I could not believe she was even in the film. It was so bad. Like, it is, listen, I would rather get a cyanide shake and drink that before I watch Under the Skin, starring Scarlett Johansson. She is the main star in this film. Winter Soldier, that's not about her, that's Chris Evans. Lucy, no. I know that Lucy was supposed to be some big hit, big smash or whatever. I couldn't stand the movie. She evolved to being a freaking USB drive. It was terrible, man. Avengers 2015 Civil War. 2017 Ghost in the Shell. Terrible. I prefer the animated version of this movie. That was in 2017. 2017 she made Rough Night. Nope. It was a rough night when I watched this movie. It's definitely a rough night. Infinity War 2018, Endgame 2019. In 2019, she redeemed herself with The Marriage Story. I didn't like this movie, but she did a great job. I know it sounds crazy, but no, I didn't like this movie. I didn't like The Marriage Story. She did a good job, though. So I give her credit. Now, and Jojo Rabbit, also in 2019. She did a good job in that. So, first time I noticed her was in 2003. So from 2003 to 2019, Scarlett Johansson, I mean, Jojo Rabbit, Marriage Story, Lost in Translation, maybe. So since 03 to 2019, 3 movies that I thought she did a good job in. Kidding me? Moving along to number 4, we have Halle Berry. Holly had to do it to you, shorty. Although Halle Berry is one of the most beloved actresses because of her looks, yet and still, it doesn't matter to me. It's about acting. So let's get into Halle Berry. She's number 4, most overrated actress. She had 57 movies. I've seen majority of them, unfortunately. Starting it off, in 1991, she was in Strictly Business. 1992, she was in Boomerang. 1995, Losing Isaiah. 1996, Rich Man's Wife. 97, Babs. Freaking kidding me? 1998, Why Do Fools Fall in Love? Nah, son. 1999, Dorothy Dandridge. 2000, X-Men. It's not her movie. Honestly, she was in there, but we'll get to that later. 2001, Swordfish. Yeah, kill yourself. Monsters Ball. Why, Holly? Why? Just why? 2002, Die Another Day, the James Bond joint with Pierce Brosnan. Ugh. 2003, Gothica. 2004, Catwoman. Now we all know, we all seen it, how awful and terrible Catwoman was. 2005, Their Eyes Were Watching God. 2007, Perfect Stranger. 2007, she made another one, Things We Lost in the Fire. Moving along, 2012, Dark Tide. 2013, The Call. What? Even the movie sounds trash. You know it was a bad movie, The Call. When they called you for this, you should have hung up. Like, no, I'm not doing this. 2017, Kidnapped. In 2019, she was in John Wick 3. Okay, let's count how many movies I think she did a decent job. We'll start from Strictly Business. No. Boomerang, it's more about Eddie Murphy, but she was in it. Okay, decent acting job. Losing Isaiah, 1. Rich Man's Wife. Babs. Shall I say more? Why Do Fools Fall in Love? What? The title alone, like, you... Anywho, Dorothy Dandridge, okay, she did a solid performance, solid. X-Men, no. Swordfish, I don't care, just because you showed your boobs doesn't mean did a good job, no. Monsters Ball, absolutely not. Just because you got smashed in the film doesn't mean I'm gonna like the movie, Holly. Die Another Day, I died when I watched this movie. It felt like it. It was just torture watching this movie. Gothica, no. Catwoman, no. Their Eyes Were Watching God, no. Perfect Stranger, no. Things We Lost in the Fire, decent. Dark Tide, no. The Call, no. Kidnap, no. And John Wick 3, absolutely not. 3 movies since 91. It's 2019. Halle Berry. 3 movies. Moving right along to number 3. Gwyneth Paltrow. 57 movies. I have not seen these 57 movies. I'm not even going to front, but the ones that I have seen, I've written them down, and I'll talk about those. Let's get right into it. Gwyneth Paltrow. First time I seen her, she was in the movie Hard 8. Pause. It's a good movie though. 1996. It's a real good movie. Also, 1996, she was in Paul Bearer. What? 96, she had 3 movies. The third one was Emma. 98, Hush. 2000, Bounce. 2001, Shallow Hal. No. 03, View from the Top. View from the Top. 2008 was Two Lovers. Then she skipped to 2019 with this film with Johnny Depp. It's More to See or something? I don't know, man. Then 2019, A Story Takes Flight. So from 1996 to 2019, we're gonna count and see how many decent roles Gwyneth Paltrow is taking, right? How she performed in these movies, how well she performed. 1996, Heartache, pause. I'll give her that one. Paul Bearer, no. She was in Seven, by the way, too. She wasn't the main star. Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman killed that, so no, she don't get credit for that. Paul Bearer, no. Emma, no. Hush, yeah, no. Bounce, you and Affleck, y'all should have said no to this movie. Hush. I mean, bounce this movie up out of here. Shallow Hal, no. View from the Top, I don't care where you're viewing it from, it was trash. Sylvia, no. Two Lovers, no. This Mortgage, no. And A Story Takes Flight. I didn't mention the Avengers films because she's in there, but she's not getting credit for those because she wasn't the main actress. All right, she's not the main actress. I'm specifically talking about roles that she's the main actress. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. So one. Gwyneth Paltrow. Moving right along, man. It's getting interesting too. These last two, man. At number 2, 64 movies. Natalie Portman. Natalie. She started acting in movies like young. She was in Heat. She was in Leon a Professional. So yeah, but anyway, let me get right into it, man. First time I seen her, she was in the movie Closer. And then V for Vendetta. In 2004, she was in Closer. V for Vendetta was in 2005. Then moving along to 2009, The Other Woman. 2009, she also made The Brothers. 2010, Black Swan. 2011, No Strings Attached. 2015, Jane's Got a Gun. 17, Song to Song. 2018, Annihilation. 2018 again, Vox Lux. And 2019, Lucy in the Sky. So let's go down the list since 2004, 2019. All right? Now, keep in mind, these are the movies that I've seen her where she was the main star. All right? 2004, Closer. I wish it was closer to being a good movie, and I wish it was closer to you acting better. So no. V for Vendetta, yes, you did good in that. The Other Woman, no. Brothers, Black Swan, cool, yes, I like that movie. It's a dark movie, but she did a heck of a job in that movie. No Strings Attached, garbage. Jane Got a Gun, wasn't convincing. You were in a Western, like you were some outlaw, yeah, no. Song to Song, no. Annihilation, probably one of the worst movies with the most, like it had this anticipation. I thought it was going to be good. Let me down. So Annihilation, yes. It was definitely some Annihilation. 2018 was Vox Lux. No. And Lucy in the Sky. No. Lucy in the Sky? No. So 2 movies since 2004, 2019. Natalie Portman. Now, at number 1, I know this is probably a shocker to people because she's another one that looks attractive and is, loved and deemed because of her looks and etc. At number 1, the most overrated actress to me is none other than Angelina Jolie. 59 movies. She's been in a lot as a co-star, but the ones I named, she was the focal point. So let's get right into it. In 1999. Oh, matter of fact, she was in the Hackers too. This is before 99. She was in the Hackers and Gone in 60 Seconds, but she wasn't the focal point. So that's why I didn't include those movies in here. Just in case some want to know. This is why. 1999, The Bone Collector. 2001, Tomb Raider. 2003, Tomb Raider 2. 2004, Taking Lives. 2004, Sky Captain in the World of Tomorrow. 2005, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. 2008, Changeling. 2008 again, Wanted. 2010, Salt. 2010 again, The Tourist. This was the fake Night and Day. Remember they made Night and Day? But this was the fake Night and Day. 2014, Maleficent. And then 2019, she did Maleficent 2. Let's start from the top. Let's count. 1999, The Bone Collector. She did well in that movie. Tomb Raider. Bone Collector. Tomb Raider. No. Just because she looked like the video game character don't mean it was a good movie. Go back, y'all. Just go back. Tomb Raider 2. No. Taking Lives. No. Sky Captain in the World of Tomorrow. Yo, if y'all seen this movie, yo. Sky Captain in the World of Tomorrow. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Okay, cool. Changeling, good movie. This is a real good movie. Check it out. It's probably her best role she's ever, like, honestly. Honestly, man. Wanted. No. Well, you know what? And she's not getting credit for that. At all. It was just too unbelievable. That was outrageous. Like, bullets going around corners and all that. Like, knock it off, yo. Salt, nope. Only salt I want is on like food and grits and things of that nature. So no salt, no. The Tourist, absolutely not. It's a bootleg Night and Day. Get out of here. Maleficent, it was dark and I don't know. And then Maleficent 2. Man, she got 3 movies, yo. 3 movies. 3 movies. So this is why Angelina Jolie's the most overrated actress to me. You pay top dollar, and this is what you produce. Sorry, shorty. It ain't cutting it. So we have Halle Berry, Scarlett Johansson, Gwyneth Paltrow, Natalie Portman, and Angelina Jolie. Rounds up the top 5 most overrated actresses in the game. If y'all know any, want to drop some, mention some, you know what I mean, some honorable mentions, by all means, go ahead, man. In the meantime, hold it down. Oh yeah, like, share, subscribe. Part my back. Salute.